Yo, welcome back to Zeus F1 Gaming. Yo, welcome back to Zeus F1 Gaming, and we are back with another stream today. And today we are going to do practice sessions with F1 2025 cars at Singapore Grand Prix as we have our TTRL final race tomorrow at 10:30 p.m. IST. So, whoever is joining in, welcome to the stream. And we are hoping to get the podium. We got our first podium in last week at Brazilian Grand Prix with a great race, to be honest. Um, yeah, and today we are going to do a similar practice session with at Singapore Grand Prix at Marina Bay Street Circuit. Very tricky track, very difficult to manage the race pace, but that's what we are going to practice about. We are going to be racing in our regular RB livery because that's the team that we have to race tomorrow. We will be doing a single practice session, a short qualifying session, and then finally a long race session. We are not sure if we will be doing the race session today or not, but we will keep this session safe so that we have the yeah, final race session planned for tomorrow. We are racing against 110 highest level of AI difficulty. Yeah. Without, I don't think any assists are open. Yeah. No, without any assists. Weather and time of day, we are going to keep it clear and dry because we don't want any rains in the practice session. At least, we might have to check for a rain session for tomorrow, but we'll do that maybe tomorrow evening. So yeah, once again, welcome to the stream. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to the channel so that you never miss out on any upcoming updates regarding F1, and also check out our Instagram account at XTC Zeus Gaming, where we regularly post exciting F1 related content, track guides, highlight videos and so on. So don't forget to check that as well. Um, yeah, so we are joining in for our 1 hour of practice session first, where we'll just do some quali runs and race simulation as well.
Okay, mate. Radio check, please. Radio check.
Yeah, we will definitely try to start on our hard set of tires for first. Just to get a hang of the car, we are going with a 24 kg reload of fuel. Yeah, I think this should be good.
The car setting screen on your multifunction display will allow you to change
The car setting screen on your multifunction display will allow you to change various settings as you drive.
We can actually wait for a couple of minutes as the track
Navigate up
is
and down to the setting you want to
pretty
change.
track is not ready yet, so we will be waiting for a more couple of minutes so that at least 1 or 2 drivers are there on the track before we start our practice session. So we will first do a simulation run on hard tires with a high fuel load, kind of a race simulation, but we will be using DRS, so we'll try for putting in as many flying laps as possible with the hard tires, and then we will be doing a couple of maybe qualifying runs, and finally towards the end of the session we will be doing a race simulation on the medium set of tires which will go on for around 8 to 9 laps. So yeah,
Okay, the forecast looking
I
good for this
think two
session.
people are there
Dry
on the
weather
track,
all
so
the way.
let's get on the track as we want to put as much time on the track as possible. So let's go.
Don't push the car just yet.
Yeah.
Track is still green. Try to take it easy for the first couple of
So
laps.
the track is pretty new at the moment. We will need to put on some laps to get hang of the grip and the overall performance from our car. Very tricky pit exit, to be honest. I think this is the trickiest one. I have felt that Abu Dhabi is also one of the tricky pit exits, but I feel this is the most tricky pit exits on the F1 calendar. Also, I feel this is one of the most difficult track on F1 calendar as well. Very twisty, very narrow. You have to be careful on each corner entry, corner exit, not to get tangled with the wall there.
Okay, just want to remind you to keep an eye on your tyre temperatures, which you can do on the temperature panel of the MFD. We monitor carcass temperature and surface temperature, and you'll get the best performance when they're both inside a normal operating window. Surface temps tend to fluctuate faster, so try a few laps with the data open and get a feel for how to control them.
Alright, so we are coming towards the end of the lap. So this was our first out lap. The tire temps are not high at the moment. So we'll be going a little bit conservative on the first flying lap. Don't want to push too much on the cold tires. Especially the front tires are really cold at the moment. But let's see what we can do from here. So here we go. Leading towards the turn 1, DRS open and ERS also activated. Just a little bit of movement on the entry. And off we go, another tricky braking zone. But here we go. Going quite slowly on our first lap, to be honest, but the tires were not ready. Now the tires are in the operating window, so we can go for another flying lap. I think we should go on the next lap itself. I don't think the tire will be too worn off. Yeah, so 3% tire wear on our first lap, but that is justifiable as we don't have a lot of grip on the track as of now. There's not too many people are there on the track, only 3 people are there. So let's hope we get a better lap now. After 2 out laps, we are going to push now. Still not too confident with the brakes just now. Just a little bit wide there on the exit. Very tricky braking zone, to be honest. And there we miss the braking zone. We might have to do another out lap now because we missed that braking zone completely. So let's just recharge our battery once again. Alright. So here we go for our third attempt now on the flying lap. Let's go. Struggling a lot with the braking zones at the start of this session, but that will get better with the practice. That's why we are doing this 1 hour of practice session, so that we get a good hang of the car and good hang of the overall track layout. Just a wide on that corner entry once again. We're struggling a lot. Alright, so we put the fastest time, not too fast to be honest, but still, it's a representative time with a 133.6. I think it's 6 tenths behind the fastest time from Max Verstappen towards his first flying lap. We'll be recharging our battery once again. Okay, the rear tires are getting a beating out of the exits that we are doing, but that is also fine because we were locking up everywhere. Around 110 down, but that is also fine because we struggled the most in the second sector last time. If we are going to get better exits through second sector this time, we will definitely be able to find a lot more time from here. that is where we were struggling and we got a big improvement. Ah, lost that lap on the final corner. I think we should pit now.
Pitting this lap then, coming to the pits at the end of this lap.
This part is so tricky. You can easily just go on any of the curve and you can just, the car will just spin out. We are currently in P5 on the set of hard tires. Remaining of the drivers have done laps on soft set of tires, so that's what we will also do. Speeding in the pit lane, this is going to be the biggest challenge for us, I feel, when we race tomorrow. It's very difficult to judge the braking point. But yeah, good first session. Not the best session, but it's okay. Average first session. First small stint. We will do another stint on the soft tires as well, just to check how much is the degradation with the soft. Mediums will be going at the end. Let's just change our setup
1 minute
for the quali
33.6.
run. We'll straight away go into the quali run. I don't need to waste too much time. Let's just increase the tire pressure a bit for the quali run to get that extra bit of pace into the car. But right now, a lot of drivers are there on the track, so we would like to wait for some more time just before going into the quali lap. I just want a free circuit to flow through the quali lap, because the impeding is, it's just bizarre how much impeding happens in this game by the AI cars. They just don't get out of the way. They will overtake you. They will just wait after overtaking you on the racing line. They will not let you pass. They will not pass themselves. It's just weird how they go on um, with the practice sessions and as well as in the quali sessions. So it's very strange.
Team want me to tell you to make sure you find a comfortable brake balance in this session. This circuit's very hard on the brakes. There's a lot of times we won and lost going into those slow corners. I know the team back at the factory have put in a lot of hours getting the car ready for you this weekend, so let's repay them with a really strong performance.
Alright, we're just waiting for a bit of the drivers to get into the pit, but it seems like all of them want to be on the track right now. There are 12 drivers on the track, so we have to wait before going for our quali run. It's just unnecessarily wasting the tire if we are going in so much of traffic. So we'll just wait for some time, I guess. I think Lando Norris and Piastri will pit. Behrman, Albon, Hülkenberg also should be pitting. Yeah, they are pitting. So, one driver in. Just waiting for. Yeah. Norris should be pitting. Piastri should be pitting. I think Antonelli, Sonoda, they are also going to pit because I feel they have completed their flying laps. This should be fine. Okay, Antonelli is not pitting. What tires is Antonelli on? Where is Antonelli? Where is Antonelli? Antonelli. Not sure. Okay, okay, he's on soft. He's putting his first flying lap. Isaac Hajar, our teammate, is on an outlap on the set of medium tires. I'm not sure what he's doing, if it's a quali run or sim run, race simulation. But yeah, we'll see. I just want to wait for another couple of drivers to get into the pits. I think Colapinto is also going into the pits. Yeah, he's in the pits. Yeah, I think this should be a good time to exit the pits, so we will go on our quali run.
Everyone ready? Okay, let's go.
Everyone ready? Okay, let's go.
So let's go. So this is our first quali run. We are currently P11. That was on hard tires, so not too representative, to be honest. Okay, so we have no one coming from behind at the moment. Antonelli has put the fastest lap. I think Isaac Hajar is following him. Oh, not Isaac Hajar, it's F125. So that will be Yuki Tsunoda.
Right, we've got enough fuel for 3 more laps.
Right, we've got enough fuel for 3 more laps.
Yeah, bro, no worries. So rear tires are definitely taking a beating on this track. We just have to be careful with the traction loss due to the rear tires towards the racing stint. Who is behind us? No one is behind us. I don't know what was that car sound. Whose car was it? I guess it was Behrman only. We need to manage the tire temps as well, because it's a demanding circuit. It will take out the tires at a very fast rate if the tire temperatures are too high. So here we go for our Coliseum. Let's go. Not a good exit, to be honest, from the final corner, but still. What are you doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? This is not what we want. Okay. So first corner was a little bit messy, but we are recovering from that into the this is just bullshit. bit of lockup there into the final corner of the second sector.
Right, in this lap, please, box this lap.
Right, in this lap, please, box this lap.
Disables, you'll need to be
When
mindful of
driving with the
speed.
pit assist disabled, you'll need to be mindful of your speed when entering the pit lane. If you hit the limiter line too fast, you can pick up a penalty. Watch the on-screen prompts that show your target speed and distance to the limiter line.
130.6. That was the fastest lap with all the purple sectors. Obviously that was a quali run, but it didn't count as we invalidated the lap with a stupid understeer on the
You're nearly out of fuel, almost out of fuel. You need to pit within the next
in
2
the corner
laps.
which is coming right now.
Right, let's have you in at the end of this lap, please.
That's one set of tires wasted. 130.7 is not the time that we are looking for to complete tomorrow. We want somewhere around 120. 128, high 128s, that's what we are targeting. Let's hope we are able to find that time by tomorrow. We will be doing another practice session tomorrow afternoon or evening before the race, so that we are not directly landing into the race without any practice. So that session will be the most representative of our pace. Today's session is a little bit, I have been little bit cautious through the corner exit. I just don't want to spin the car anywhere and just crash out, because that will just completely destroy our session. It is not going good, but yeah, still. Alright, let's go. Alright, so I think everyone is doing 132.1s. We were around 130.6, which was really fast, even though we made, I think, a couple of mistakes in the lap. One with the invalidation, one with a slight lockup into the final corner of the sector 2, and I think we are not confident in the final corner as well of the track. It's very difficult to manage that as well. So we are struggling there. We will try to improve it in the upcoming laps. We still have 3 sets of soft tires, out of which only one I require for a quick race simulation, maybe just 5 laps of race simulation, but that we are going to do towards the end. We still have 33 minutes, so we will go for another quali sim, because the last one got invalidated. So yeah, with a new set of tires, we are once again going in for our quali sim. This time we are going to try for a 130.0 somehow. I am not saying we are directly reaching it to 129.3 or 4 like we have done in the time trials, but yeah, we will try our best to get there as fast as possible. So let's see. So we are currently 133.3, I guess, right? So 133.3 or 6, somewhere around that. We just want to improve from there up to 130.0, which is somewhere around 3.3 seconds of improvement, which is easy because the hard tire runs were not that good, to be honest. So we didn't have pace there. It was just a warm-up tire used. We just warmed our racing lines from there. Now finally, when we do the medium tire simulation, there we will be using the most accurate race data, and we will try to fetch the best laps possible from that. So let's see what we can do from here. We are almost into the, so yeah, we are into the final sector of the track. We will have to just lower down the temperature of the car, because it will just
We've only got 2
overheat
laps of fuel
towards the end
left.
of the lap if not done right now. So yeah, let's go. So here we go for another poly run on the soft set of tires, a new soft set. So we should have a lot of Prix in this car. So let's try to maximize that. Half a tenth up already. That was a good exit. We have 7 tenths up. Almost a second up into the first sector itself. Yeah, we are already 2 tenths up.
Box this lap, please. Box this lap.
Box this lap, please. Box this lap.
We are already 3 seconds up on our fastest time. That's what we wanted. So we are around 130.1 as we had planned. So that's a good lap. Once again, lots of improvement, lots of pushing yet to come, but still, it's a good lap. I would say 130.1 should be enough to top this practice session, I'm sure. So let's just put into the box. We will be doing a couple of
Okay, we can
race
take you
sims.
this lap.
Now on the soft and medium set of tires, just to get the tire data, how it works. In the real race conditions, we will be taking a lot of fuel in our tank for the medium run and soft run as well. So that will give us a representative time, like what race pace we have in clean air. Obviously, we don't have a traffic in here, so it will be a race run in the clean air, but still that should be representative if we are going to have some clean air in tomorrow's race. I feel if we get on somewhere around P5 or P3, that is not going to be a clean air race at all. But if we are going to be in somewhere around P8, P9, then that I feel will be uh, that will be a race which can give us some kind of clean air towards after, I think, 3-4 laps. So first 3-4 laps, I think they are anyway going to be very hectic on the tires, very difficult to manage on the tires, which we will know when we do the actual race. But until then, it is going to be as it is right now. Why did the stream got stuck? So let's just check that. Okay, it has started again. Not sure what happened there, but yeah. The internet might be a little bit fluctuating still, but yeah, it's been a lot better from what we had, I guess, around
30.1. Okay, next
1 month ago.
speed trap 300.
So, whoever has joined in, welcome to Zeus F1 Gaming. We are doing practice session at Singapore Grand Prix for our tomorrow's race in TTRL league race. That is the season finale. This will be the final race of the season.
Okay, mate,
Championship
and
is
best lap so
already
far,
decided,
1
but
minute 30.1.
yeah, we are going to
Okay,
do
with
this race
20th in the speed trap,
for a practice
311.8
session, and we are going to try to
kilometers
get
per
our
hour.
first podium. Very tricky track, not a not an easy track at all. It's very difficult to manage. Whoever plays the F1 game must must be knowing this. Must be knowing this feeling on driving around Singapore, the probably the most difficult track on the F1 calendar. Very tricky, very twisty, very difficult on tires, very difficult on tire temperatures, very difficult on tractions. What can we say? All in all, it's just very difficult. Nothing else matches that. Once again, a lot of people are there on the track, so I will be talking with you guys until we get some of the cars back into the pit so that we have a little bit of clean air for our um, race simulation. So we will be doing a race simulation right now on the set of medium tires that we have left. After that, we will be doing another race simulation on the soft set of tires, and finally we will be doing uh, quali simulation with the last set of tires that is left with us. So that is the overall plan for this practice session. We have 25 minutes to go, and yeah, that is it. We are currently P1 in the time chart with a lap time of 130.1. This was a representative time on the new set of soft tires. Other people, I'm not sure, they are not doing as many laps right now. I think there are some people who have done 7 laps. So our teammate has been very slow at the moment, but he has done only on the medium set of tires. So he should be getting much more pace than that into the final runs when everyone will be doing a qualifying run, I suppose. We still have one tire for doing that. If we are not able to do any race simulation on the soft tires, we will straight away be doing one set of qualifying run on the final new set of soft tires, and one set we will save for the next session. So that should be the plan. That should be enough practice for us, and then we will be doing, I think we will do couple of rounds of quali session at least, so that we get to know what time we need to leave. We will try different times to leave the garage and the pit lane to try out the best possible combination for the track condition and traffic condition as well. So let's see what we can do from here. So there are only 7 people on the track at the moment. I think everyone will be
To
pitting.
view your current tyre, brake and engine temperatures, press the MFD button to open the multifunction display, and then press it again
Okay,
to slide
so
on through until you reach the temperature information screen.
so Bortoleto and Gasly are putting flying laps. I'm not sure about Antonelli. Yeah, Antonelli is also going in for flying laps. So there are 4 people who are doing flying laps. I'm not sure about Behrman and Ocon what they are doing
and then
at
press
the
it again
moment.
to cycle through
I
until
think
you reach the
Behrman is
temperature
on a
information screen.
flying lap. Ocon is also on a flying lap. So both of them are doing a flying lap on the set of soft tires. But yeah, I think 7 people should be fine. We shouldn't get too much impeding from this little bit of traffic. Should be fine for us. Once again, whoever is joining in, welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining in. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so that you never miss out on any updates that we post on our channel. Come on. It's so difficult this pit exit. Who is coming from behind us? Ocon was coming from behind us. I don't think we impeded him. This will be a very slow outlap. I don't want to destroy my tires at all. We will be keeping this as slow as possible. I don't think anyone from behind us is coming in for a lap. Now, for the race simulation, we will not be using the BRS at any point of the lap. We will also be doing the laps on no deployment, so that we can save as much battery as possible on each lap, and we are going to try to push as much as possible for all the laps, so that we have a good trend of race data for our simulation. So let's just try that. We are almost on to the end of the final corner. We are going to go slowly from here, so let's go. No DRS deployment, only ERS deployment. Let's try to get as good of a time as possible from all these laps. And let's try to save our tires as much as possible. We are around 3.3 seconds slower. I think this will get better in the next lap, as we didn't deploy too much of energy in this lap. We just were saving a lot through all the corner exits. 134.4 was our first lap. Now we will be deploying a lot more on this lap to get a better understanding of our race pace. So let's go. Flipped the wall where Russell had crashed out in 2022. Maybe 2023, not 2022. Yeah, this was a much faster lap. We were 3 seconds down in the previous run. Just save a bit of battery for the... Yeah, so this was a much more representative time of our race pace. We just went over the curb really badly. We went really wide and close to the wall there. You need to be careful about that exit on the final corner. You're struggling a lot there. Still, it's a better lap. I don't think it's a bad lap. .5. I think we did 3 laps. This is our 4th lap. Managing the tires well at the moment. Yeah, this is a better exit through that final corner of sector 2. Struggling a lot with the battery management. I'm not sure if we are using the correct mode or not. Yeah, it's the correct mode. Oh, that was a bad thing to happen. Okay, we just have 12 minutes left. I think we should just do a couple of more laps because our tires are not that worn out, to be honest. It's still there. We still have the tires left. This was not at all the session which I had expected, but yeah, it has given us a lot of race data to work with. At least we have figured out the
Understood. Stopping this lap.
quali pace. Once the tire starts degrading, it's very difficult to manage the traction. We just need to figure that out some way.
Understood. Stopping this lap.
If we start managing that, I think we will get the best pace out of the car. I think 2 or 3 laps of the run were still better, not too bad. But yeah, we were doing a lot of mistakes through all of the corners. Not all of the corners, obviously, but yeah, we did make mistakes in few of the corners, which just hampered our race pace throughout. So let's just see how many laps we did. I don't remember how many laps we did on the medium set of tires. I think it was only 5 or 4 laps which we were able to do. So let's just check that. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we were able to do 5 laps. Out of which I think only, yeah, so first lap was very slow. We didn't deploy any of the ERS through the lap, so that was
Right,
not
so far,
representative. 132.8 was a fast lap after deploying a lot of battery, and after that we just started struggling with the ERS management. So we can't really put all the ERS in a single lap. We just have to save the battery for the main straight, for the pits for the straight in front of the pit lane. But yeah, this is what we are getting right now. So let's just do,
Best lap 130.1.
yeah, so not sure if anyone else is going to do a soft run or not. I think all of them are doing some form of race run, I guess.
best lap
But
130.1.
let's just see what happens here. Yeah, so these people are also doing similar lap times. If we can see the lap times of other people as well, right? So let's go to the race director. Let's see the lap times from Charles Leclerc. These are pretty consistent laps. 132.9, 133.2, 133.2, 133.7. Then a soft run on 131.4. I think the first run would be on low fuel setup. Then maybe he just increased the fuel level to get to the actual race pace, which is somewhere around what we were doing as well. So we did 134.0 as first lap, 132.8 for second lap, 133.5 for third, 134.2 for the next couple of laps. So we were still faster than him. Let's see what other drivers are doing. Lance Stroll is still doing fast laps. Okay, so this is the opposite strategy. I think Lance Stroll went with higher fuel in the first run. The timings are somewhere around what we're doing, not too different. And now for the second run, I think he's doing a low fuel run on the medium set of tires. What's Verstappen doing? Okay, so Verstappen is definitely on a long race simulation. He has done, I think, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 laps till now. He's on the 9th lap. So this is the time which we want to achieve. 132.1, 132.3, 133.9, 133.5, 133.7, 8. And now he's into 134.5s. So this is what we want to achieve when we will be doing our race simulations. Which we might need to continue tomorrow as well into the when we get into the race day. It's just very sleepy at the moment. So yeah, we'll be doing this 8-minute session, then we can let's do one thing. Let's just accelerate some of the time, as we don't need to wait for all the drivers to complete their laps. Yeah, we have 4 minutes on the clock. We want to go out in the best possible condition. I just have to change my setup, lower the fuel level. Yeah, I don't think anything else need to change, just a bit of extra straight line speed for our final run. And here we go. So we are now going for our final quali run on the soft set of tires. This is the last set that we are going to use. One set we are saving for the qualifying and the race session that we are going to do. We already did a 130.1 here, so we would like to improve that even further. So let's see what we can get from here. Now the realistic target that we would like to achieve would be somewhere around 129.8, around 3/10 faster than what we did in the previous quali attempt. This will be our last attempt for the session, and we will be closing the stream after this quali lap. So once again, just reducing the tire temps a bit. You don't want the tires to be too hot at the start of the lap. But let's go. Here we go. That was a brilliant first sector. Once 1.5 tenths of.
Right, in this lap, please. Box this lap.
Right, in this lap, please. Box this lap.
We did a mess of this lap into that most tricky section on the calendar, but still we had a lot of time to gain. We definitely had that. I guess we lost around 6 tenths in the middle sector alone, which we could have got pretty significantly, and we lost a lot of time into the final corner as well. We lost our braking point. I don't know why we got dropped to second gear straight away. We would have liked to get that corner on third gear, which caused our car to oversteer a bit, and we went too early onto the curve. That's why we lost a lot of time there. We don't want to do that from the next time, but yeah. Whoever joined in for the stream of this particular practice session, thanks for joining in. We will be doing another stream tomorrow in afternoon sometime for our final practice session before the race day tomorrow. So this was all with the practice session. Will not be doing another session right now. Maybe tomorrow we will be doing couple of quali sims, and then we will finally do a race simulation to understand how much we are going to be able to achieve in this Singapore Grand Prix. Very tricky track. It's a tiresome track, to be honest. So this is it with the main session. Okay, one thing we can do is we can just I want to just
Sadly, it's time to
jump
say
on to
goodbye.
the race session. Let's just do 1 or 2 attempts on the race starts. At least we will get to know what we have to do. How do you do that?
Radio.
Is there any option to do that? No, I don't think there is any option.
Radio check, please. Radio check.
Okay, so we will just retire from this session. We'll start P20.
Radio check, please.
issues.
Radio check.
Goodbye for now then, but
We'll
really
just
we're
straight
just
away start from the back of the grid. I don't even know what
Goodbye
setup.
for now
Oh,
then, but really we're
I
just
didn't even fix the setup. I hope it's the quali setup that we used, at least, so that we just had to change the tires a bit. Other than that, it should be fine. Yeah.
radio check.
Yeah. We are on our quali setup. We just have to. We will just reduce the
Okay, radio check. Radio check.
tire pressures a bit so that we have more grip into the lap times, and yeah, it will be an offset that we will be giving with the it will be a trade-off we are doing with the it's basically a trade-off that we are doing between the straight line speed and the grip, but we want a lot more grip than we need the straight line speed here on this track. Let's go from the outside. Okay, I think we gained 3 positions here already. We're up to P17. Let's go. It's a good start. Two more positions gained. We are up to P15 already. Almost crashed into Albon there. They're taking a different line than what we take. That's why it was a little bit confusing on the corner exit there. But yeah, we have got a flying start.
Okay, DRS is now available.
So Kimi Antonelli and Franco Colapinto are fronting in front of us. We are going to throw another dive bomb move into Kimi Antonelli there. I think his wing got broken. My fault, but yeah, we never mind that. Not a big deal. And this practice session, we will not be doing this kind of a move in the real race session.
Understeer when trailing the car ahead. They're going to be giving off dirty air, which is going to affect our tyres, so try to get past.
So here we go. Okay, this is the moment. This is the moment. We are going to take on
Any
Podium.
issues with tyre wear for now? Keep taking care of them.
Let's go.
Okay, no issues with the tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them.
Now this is our race where we have a bit of clean air in front of us. Let's see what we can do from here. So, wait a second, why is our stream hanging in again? Alright, I think it's... We have been having consistent laps, I guess. Tire degradation also seems normal at the moment. We are on lap 6. Still can't push too much because the rear tires lose grip. See, this is what happens every fucking time.
Okay, well, brand new race strategy on your MFD if you want to go and check it out.
And now we have to pit. Anyway,
Copy.
Okay, I've got a brand new race strategy on your MFD if you want to go and check it out. Copy.
this is just peak frustration rising in again
Your lap times are falling off now. We can keep the repair. Box, box, box.
due to a stupid mistake going into the hairpin.
Your lap times are falling off now. We want you to pit for repairs. Box, box, box.
Okay, go, go, go. Perfect job on the turn in there, mate. Looks like a nice stop time. We're happy with that one.
Let's see what position we are in again.
You have to stop once
Okay,
now.
go, go,
One
go.
stop left.
Perfect job on the turn in there, mate. Looks like a nice stop time. We're happy with that one. You only have to stop once now. One stop left.
Okay, let's see now what we can represent from this space.
Get the most out of it. Come on.
This is our true place here. They've pitted as well, so we've got to warm up our tyres and get the most out of it. Come on.
Now this is going to be absolute push to the line every lap.
Box more. It's time to utilize some of this energy. Come on.
Don't ask
Use
me
your overtake
that
button more. It's time to utilise some of
too
this
many
energy.
times.
Come on.
I got confused. I just started the overtake mode.
that gap ahead, please. 2.7 seconds.
Okay, keep an eye on that gap ahead, please. 2.7 seconds.
We are catching the car in front, that is Antonelli. How is Antonelli so far behind?
Green flag. Captain,
Green
teammate
flag.
ahead. 13.3 seconds.
Gap to your teammate ahead, 13.3 seconds.
Sorry, Antonelli, idhar aa.
No need to worry about the tyre conditions for now. Everything's looking good.
No need to worry about the tyre condition for now, everything's looking good.
Good job. Nice overtake.
That was a clean as a whistle. Oh, भाई Lance Stroll.
Good job, nice overtake. Here's the gap that we're trailing the car ahead by. 15.4 seconds.
Okay, this is good. You're catching the car ahead.
Okay, this is good. You're catching the car ahead.
Every time over pushing is only thing that causes us so much trouble. Now, that corner I shouldn't have pushed so hard. I could have just...
Okay, gap to the car ahead. 3.1 seconds.
It's fine, I don't care about the penalties, I just want some
Okay, we're giving the
representative
time penalty
times.
for that last incident, mate.
Okay, gap to the car ahead. 3.1 seconds. I'm afraid you've been given a time penalty for that last incident, mate.
Now the tires start to struggle and we are...
At the moment, the car behind is lapping faster than us by around a second a lap.
Yeah, because we are struggling with our tires so much.
At the moment, the car behind is lapping faster than us by around a second a lap.
Okay. Seems like we found a solution for that spinning. At the moment, we are once again catching up our teammate. Oh, Isaac Hajar, what are you doing there? That's the benefit of the fresh tires. Gabriel Bortoleto must have chased around at least 10 to 12 seconds of our pace.
Okay, gap to the car in front, 2.0 seconds.
We are not going to be able to hold up to them. Definitely. Let's hope we can get into the DRS of our teammate at least so that we can hold off. Okay, now we are playing a team game here.
We're approaching the pit window and you're going to be on medium.
We're approaching the pit window and you're going to be on mediums.
Okay, be careful, so you're going to start losing some time. Greg, any time now.
Tire grip is not there at all, bro.
Okay, be
Can't do
careful. I
much.
think you're going to start losing some tyre grip any time now.
We will be putting in this lap.
In this lap, push now. Okay, Isaac's coming in for his stop now.
Okay, gap ahead, 3.3 seconds.
Okay, gap ahead, 3.3 seconds.
Remember, box this lap. Keep an eye on the distance and speed limit line as you approach and make sure you don't speed.
Remember, box this lap. Keep an eye on your distance to the speed limit line as you approach. And
Let's
make
go
sure you
another
don't
lap.
speed.
Going to risk it.
Car ahead is a second a lap faster than you.
Yeah, that's fine. Not worried about that.
The car ahead is a second a lap faster than you.
Don't care about that as well. Okay, so a couple of things that we need to do.
Come on, you can win that place back.
Confirm, we'll see you at the end of this lap.
Confirmed, we'll receive you at the end of this lap.
Okay, let's go now. Come on. Perfect job from you and the crew there, mate. We're delighted with that.
Okay, let's go now. Come on. Perfect job from you and the crew there, mate. We're delighted with that. Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound.
Now it's full push to the end.
catching the car ahead. Well done, but be aware these tyres need to get us to the end of this race.
Tyre conditions still looking good.
Tyre condition still looking good. Starting to drop back. There's a gap beginning to form. Let's make the most of it.
I just lost it.
And here he comes. It's all go. Well, it's a long way from
Well.
And here he comes. It's all go.
That was definitely.
Well, it's been a long wait for many of our drivers, but the wait is always worth.
And we'll see you for the next one.
Well, what an end to another fantastic weekend of racing. Thanks to
I'm
everyone
happy
who
with
joined
this.
us,
This
and
is
we'll see you for the
definitely
next one.
going to be helpful to us for the next upcoming session. So the timing screens were pretty consistent up until this point where we lost our front wing. Oh, but yeah, still it was a good result. We just have to do another practice session tomorrow, and that's how we will be closing in for our practice before the race tomorrow. So stay tuned. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel, and we'll see you again soon. Goodbye, good night, and ciao.